Good morning, everyone. How are you? I'm great. It's a nice blistery morning up here in New York. So today we're going to do some chair yoga. I have my chair set up and I have something to drink, a little bit of water to drink. Today we're going to do just a gentle, relaxing chair yoga. Tomorrow we'll have flex. So I read in the news that the city's getting ready to open back up. So that's pretty exciting. I just want to make sure that you guys stay safe out there. Don't take any unnecessary risk. We're still going to continue these classes for a while, but I do miss you guys and I hope to see you soon. So why don't we go ahead and get started? I'm trying to see how much of my feet you can see. I hope enough. If you can't see my feet, try to imagine what I'm doing. Okay. So let's come forward just a little, and I want you to have your feet flat on the ground. We're going to take a minute just to center and ground ourselves. So sit up as tall as you can. Roll those shoulders back out of your ears. In fact, let's do a few shoulder rolls. Just some shoulder rolls up, around, and down. And this can help us lose some of that tension so that we can sit nice and tall to breathe. I'm going to alternate rolling my shoulders back. And these don't have to be perfect. I'm just trying to get myself settled so I can sit and breathe. The important stuff. All right, so I'm going to put my hands on my thighs. You can close your eyes if you'd like. That does help some of us settle down as turning in. If having your eyes closed doesn't work for you, you could maybe tip your chin down just a little and stare at a place on the floor with light eyes. So maybe your eyes are half closed or you're not trying to focus on anything. We're going to take some steady breaths. That's our even inhales, even exhales. We'll go ahead and take some steady breath just to get ourselves centered for our practice. So I'll count us through the first 2 or 3, and then we'll take that mini on our own. So deep inhale in through the nose, maybe count to 4. Long exhale through the nose, also count to 4. And then you can start to increase that, maybe inhaling in 5 or 6. And as you exhale out, you just want to match what you inhaled in. So let's do one more together. Inhale in through the nose, out through the nose. And then we'll just continue to breathe here quietly together, a few breaths. If your eyes are closed, we're going to slowly open those eyes up. And let's just take a few moments to take the arms up. So we'll reach those arms up overhead. Look for that place you can put your palms together, and then we'll bring hands down. And we'll just do a couple repeats. So with my breath, that would be inhaling as I moved my arms up, and maybe exhale as I bring them down. Let's do a couple more. Inhale. We go, and then a big exhale down. So we're going to take those arms up again. We'll inhale and we're going to leave them above our head, and my palms are towards each other. And then we're going to start to, I imagine that I'm a cat and I'm making biscuits. So I'm going to reach up with that left arm and then reach up with that right arm. So reach up with left arm and reach up with the right arm. If your arms start to get tired, you can bend and just kind of lead with those elbows. And that might feel good anyway. So experiment up here and see what feels good. We'll just do a couple of more. Reach. Reach. Let's do one more on each side. Take it up. And take it up. And then we're going to bring those arms down and go ahead. Big shoulder roll. Big shoulder roll to reset. All right, so let's start at the top and work down. Let's take our chin down towards our chest, and then we're going to lift it back up nice and neutral. So press your shoulders down, bring your chin to your chest, and then up we come. That's That's an inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. And up. Now last time, we'll do some rolls. So bring your chin down towards your chest, press your shoulders out of your ears, and let's start to roll to the left. So we're going slow, counting to 8, and we're being very careful as we come around the back, and we'll do 2 more. So a total of 3 on each side. So when I'm here, I try to inhale for 4, exhale for 4, but for me, I usually I'm very gentle baby my neck. So sometimes I just let my breathing go to normal. Let's go back to the right. And I try not to match my breath here. So if you're weird about your neck and anxiety is created for you by counting those breaths, don't worry about it. Just go with the movement. We can always add the breath in later. We've got 1 more. And lift it up. All right, so we are going to take our left ear over to our left shoulder. And then we'll come back up. And we're just going to take right ear, right shoulder. Just seeing what it feels like to move the neck laterally. And bring it up. So I want you to feel for any tightness or stress that you may be holding in your shoulders. And back up we come. And we'll go over to the right. And up. And last time, I think 3 is like our number today. Let's go over to the left. And up. And we'll take this over to the right. And up. And now can we look over the left shoulder? So I'm going to turn, look over that left shoulder. Little pause. There's a little pause here. We'll come back to center. Look over the right. And bring it back. And looking out over the left. And over the right. And last time. So this one's going to be very smooth. Let's see if we can make it a smooth turning. So we'll go to the left, and then without that pause in the middle, can we look over to the right? And let's take it smooth to the left, no pause, and back to center. All right, go ahead, give me a big roll of shoulders, okay? Lift shoulders up to ears, and we're gonna press down. Lift shoulders up to ears, press down, up, and now we're gonna alternate. So can you take your left shoulder up towards your left ear and bring it down? And I want you to keep your chin up. So there's a tendency to wanna do this. I want you to keep your chin up and bring the shoulder up to the ear. Bring it down. Alternate. And we're trying not to take the ear to the shoulder, okay? Shoulder up to ear. Straight down. One more time. Up. And down. Good job, guys. Now take your arms out like those Frankenstein arms. Turn your fingers towards each other. Let's make some fists. Open and close. Now press your shoulders out of your ears. So they want to do this. Let's press it out. We're going to retract and protract. So what's going to happen is we're going to sit up as tall as we can. Feet are flat. We're going to reach our fingers towards each other. Nothing else moves. So you don't come forward. You hold your torso where it is, like you're glued to your chair. Reach those arms forward, and now pull your shoulder blades together right there. Take it out, pull them back, take it out, pull it back. One more time. Take them out, pull it back. And now can we alternate? We're just going to take left arm back, right arm back, left arm back, right arm back. I know it's getting tiring. We have one more on each side. All right, go ahead, give yourself a hug, little side to side motion. Open those arms up. Cross your arms the other way, little hug, side to side, and come back. Shake it all out for me. So let's move down a little now. We're gonna do some circles with our torso, and then we're gonna try to isolate our chest. So for my torso, remember you're scooted up a little bit. Don't fall off your chair. Feet are flat if they can be. Sit tall. Lean forward. Move your belly forward, and we're going to start to rock around in that chair. And I want you to come as far as feels comfortable. This doesn't have to be very deep, okay? And let's go back to the right. So most of us can get a pretty big movement here, right? If you can't, it's okay. We'll do one more, and then we're gonna do our our chest. So no one's gonna have a big movement here. I want you to bring your hand to your belly, on your belly button, and then scoot it up a little bit so it's right underneath your xiphoid process, your breastbone, down here at the bottom. I'm gonna hold my belly back and push my chest forward a little, and then try to make a circle around, and then go back. So feel that little teeny circle, and you're just trying to isolate your ribs. Very hard move to do. We'll do one more, and one more. Good job. Arms out. We'll slide side to side. So we're gonna go over to the left, like you're trying to touch the wall. Come back, over to the right. Sits bones are solid on that chair. Reach. Bring it back, and reach. Bring it back. All right. For this next thing, hold your arms up. If this is getting too much, if your arms are getting tired, let one rest. We'll do one side at a time. We're going to start with the left. We're going to work on these hands and this wrist a little bit. I'm going to roll my sleeves up so you can see. So holding hand here, I'm just going to start to draw some circles with that wrist. My fingers, see how they're open, and I'm kind of fanning them around. I'm going to try to keep that movement so that my fingers can go at the same time. Okay, now make a fist, and we're going to roll the wrist back one direction, reverse. All right, let's switch sides. Give this hand a break. Fingers open, just the wrist is moving. Everything else is holding still. We'll go around one way, around, back, reverse. Wiggle those fingers. Let's reverse. So we're going both ways twice, if that makes sense. Now make a fist. We'll go around and around. Good. Open and close. Open, close. Open, close. Open, wiggle your fingers. Now let's turn like you're holding a can. So make a fist. We're going to shake. These are the flashlights. So I'm trying to move a flashlight. We'll go up and down. Now turn your wrist to face the ground, and we'll wiggle our wrist that way. All right. Now, hands. Let's take them to Anjali Mudra. That's our prayer hands at the center of our chest. We're going to pull the hands down so they're in line with our elbows. And I want you to gently press towards your center. So press towards the midline, sit as tall as you can. Deep inhale, nice long exhale. You're actively pressing those hands together. Okay, the only time I would want you to avoid this is if you have RA and you're in a flare-up. So if you have rheumatoid arthritis and your joints are flared, be a little bit gentler with ourselves. Turn your left hand down, and we'll do a little teeny press. and turn. So when I press here, I'm not pressing hard. This is more like just a gentle touch. I'm gonna turn, gentle touch, turn, and we're gonna hold this next one. So let's just put that right hand up against your left hand, and we're just gonna hold it down and breathe. Good. And then we'll switch. Beautiful job. Beautiful job. Go ahead and make a fist. Now your hands don't need to be between your elbows for this. They can be right here. I'm going to pull my elbows into my body, take those hands out in front, and just start to make that infinity sign or an 8 on its side. We're just going to go one way. And you've probably gone the easy way, because we're going to reverse, and then we have to think more when we go back the other way. It might not look the same. 3, 2, 1. All right, shake it out for me, guys. Okay, so let's turn, everyone turn towards the left, so that you're sitting sideways in your chair. We're going to do an assisted turn towards the back. So I want you to sit as tall as you can. We're going to take that right hand, the hand towards me, and bring it around to the chair. Take your left hand, bring it to the back of your chair if you can. You can also put both hands on the back of the chair if reaching around to the back is too hard. We're going to inhale, get as tall as we can. On the exhale, I'm going to use my hands to help turn me towards the back of the chair. So you're going to lose me for just a second. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, get as tall as you can. Exhale and turn. One more time. Inhale, get tall. Exhale and turn. And we'll come back to center. So we're going to walk. Here we go. We're going to walk all the way around to the right. Same thing. Hand towards me, goes across. Hand away from me, so your right hand is going to go behind or on that chair. Inhale, get as tall as you can. Exhale, start to turn. Inhale, get tall. Exhale and turn. Inhale. Exhale. And let's release and let's walk back. Good job, guys. All right, so bring your feet out, scoot forward just a little, and we're going to come to chair. The first 3 times we're going to do a seated chair. So we're going to bring ourselves down to that 45-degree angle and take our arms overhead, press into the floor. So we're here, we're not going to get up, but we're going to act like we're going to get up. So knees over toes, nose over knees, arms up, awkward chair, reach. And then we'll bring it down. And we're going to take it up. And bring it down. One more time. Take it up. Engage that belly for me. Crown of the head is going in the same direction as your arms. Press into that floor. Breathe. And then we'll bring it down. So this time, if you want to come up with me, you can. If you want to hold your chair here, you can. I'm going to lift my rear end up off that chair just for a moment, and then push all the way up to standing. And then bring hands down and roll your shoulders. So I want you to find your balance by check our time. Good job. Good job. All right. So I'm up near my chair in case I need to sit down. My chair is here. But I'm going to do those 6 degrees of my spine. I'm going to do these standing today. So I'm finding a nice place on my feet. I want you to rock back and forth just a little for me. Try to press down the big toe, the little toe, and both sides of your heels. You're even on both feet. And I have about 8 inches between my feet, so I'm nice and balanced. You can turn your toes out a little if that helps your base of support. You can stagger your feet a little if you feel more secure there. I want you to be in a nice stable place. We're going to take those arms up, And we're gonna fold over to the left. So left hand will come down, right arm's gonna go up and over, and I'm gonna look up at that arm if it's okay with my neck. Breathe. Gonna inhale up, take my hand down and fold. I'm looking up at that elbow if I can. Inhale, exhale. Inhale your arms up. We'll take it down. Breathe. And one more time. So this can also be done in your chair. Now, I'm going to rotate. So these are my Warrior One arms, and I'm going to pull these down to Goddess. So those are goalpost arms. Turn your palms towards me. Pull your elbows down until they're level with your shoulders. We good? Anytime you want to reach up, you can. Pull it down, belly button up and in. We're going to rotate. So I'm going to take left elbow back, right arm forward, and I'm going to go with it. So everything starts to turn over to the left. Come back to center. Everything's going to turn towards the right. Back to center. So maybe take your arms up, and as you rotate, pull them to Goddess. Make this a nice flow. Take it up and pull to Goddess. One more time. Whichever arms you want to use. And take it up and back. Hands come back to center. So we'll bring those hands down, interlace our fingers, and we're going to press our arms out. So here's going to be our forward fold and our back bend. It's basically going to be a cat-cow shape. So as you press forward, I'm going to pull my belly back and arch. A little bend in my knees. And then I'm going to pull it up and in. Take it back. Up and in, tailbone down. That standing cat. Up and down. Now arms will go up and around. I'm just going to bring my hands to my pockets. Push my pelvis forward. Pull those elbows together. Here's my back bend. It's a very small back bend. And I'm not dropping my head back. Keeping that chin up. Bring it back. Push. And release. All right, so go ahead, take a seat, take a sip of water if you need a sip of water. We're going to do some stuff for our low body. If you would like to come down through chair, come with me like this. Make sure that chair's behind you first of all. Palms up, start to sit and see if you can hover right above your seat for just a second. 3, 2, 1, bring it down. Okay. Left leg. Let's pull our left leg up towards our knee. Or excuse me, left leg up towards our chest. Wrap your hands around your knee. Pull it up. And bring it down. And let's go to the right side. Pull it up. And down. Let's go back. Left leg up. Now hold it up. Can you take that right arm away? Hold your leg up as high as you can and take your left arm away. And just see if you can hold this up. 3, 2, 1. That's kind of difficult to do, right? We're going to do the other side. So we're going to assist it. Get it up. Take your time. Pull your belly up and in. One hand comes out. And then see if you can take the other hand out. And you're trying to still lift that leg up. Bring it down. It's a little work for our legs. Little work. We're going to lift without using our hands. So we're going to try to make that knee up to chest shape without using our hands. Here they go. Lift. And bring it down. Lift as high as you can. Nice straight backs. Nice straight backs for me, guys. Let's lift. And bring it down. One more. lift, and bring it down. You can go back to using your hands. We're going to reach around underneath that left thigh, hold on, and see if we can extend the left leg out. We're going to bring it back in, and then I just want you to draw some circles one way. Draw some circles the opposite way. Take that leg back out for me again, and bring it down. Other side. Let's lift, hold, extend out, bring it in, draw some circles one way, draw circles the opposite way. We'll extend it out and bring it in. Okay, just let me check the time again. I think we're getting ready to go into relaxation. Yay, the part that we've all been waiting for, right? One more thing, because I do have 1 minute of active work that we can do. Come forward on your chair. Let's come up onto our toes. Let's bring it up onto toes. Bring it down. Now I want you, because you're in your chair, I want you to come as high as you can. Bring it up. Stay tall. Stretch those feet for me. Bring it down. One more time. Take them up. Now we're going to alternate left, right, left, right. Left, right. But I want you to play this game with yourself. I want you to make this movement very fluid, like a breath. So can you do it where there's no pause? So that you're going up and immediately down. It doesn't have to be fast. Just do a couple more. 2. Let's end with our right foot going up. Bring both feet down. I want you to take your left foot, you're going to be very gentle with this, but we're going to take the left foot, slide it back under the chair, and you're tucking your foot back to stretch the front of the foot. Okay, no pressure. Bring it back, tip it down, no pressure. Breathe. All right, so let's settle back in our chairs. So we are going to do a breathing exercise to close everything out today. You're relaxed back in your chair if you want to be. I would sit up tall to do the first couple of these breaths and then relax back if it was me. We're going to finish up with this, so if you want to continue on, you can stop, pause, keep going. This is our alternate nostril breath. In fact, I'm gonna come forward so you can see me, because you don't need to see my feet. So I'm going to use my left hand to do this. I'm going to use my thumb, and I use my ring finger, or excuse me, I use my long finger. Some people use their middle finger, ring finger. It doesn't matter. So these two, whichever one you want. You're going to pinch your nostrils off like this. Okay? You won't suffocate. Use your mouth. Lift your thumb and inhale as deep as you can. Put your thumb down, lift your finger, exhale. Immediately inhale. Finger comes down, thumb comes up, exhale. Okay, so here we go. Inhale. Switch, exhale. Inhale. Switch, exhale. One more. Switch. Inhale. Switch. Now breathe both nostrils a couple of times. And that's our alternate nostril breath. So that's how we're going to finish today, because I want you guys to have a nice breath exercise. So you can pause, continue on with that. I would try to start with 3 and try to add 1 on till you're up to maybe 6 or 7. Start on Monday 1, Tuesday 2. You can play a game like that with yourself. Let's go ahead, take our arms overhead. Big inhale, exhale down. Okay, so we're going to close. Let's take inhale, exhale out. We'll take a little bow to ourselves and to each other for the gift of shared practice. Namaste. Thank you. I will see you tomorrow for flex. And then next week, as far as I know, our schedule will remain the same. We will have some silver sneakers on Monday and Friday, chair yoga on Tuesday and Thursday, and on Wednesday, stability. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or anything that you would like to get to me, then please feel free to email me. It's kema.roseberry@yahoo.com. They can also give you that information at the Y, or you can send me a message on Facebook. If you have my phone number, text me, and I can help you out. I hope to see you guys all very, very, very soon. I'm also about to put up a special treat for you guys, so you'll see that under